Hey chat, how's it going? It's finally time. Nintendo is dropping the full deets about the Switch 2. It is good to see you all. Welcome to the chat. I'm not going to be alone today. I'm going to be joined by Mustard Oligarch and Voxy, who are both here, I believe. Hello, folks.
Hello!
Hey, Mustard. It's Switch 2 Day. You excited?
I'm incredibly excited.
It's Switch Day.
It's Switch Tuesday.
What?
What? Oh, they should have done it a day ago.
They should have done. I'm going to very, very, very quickly say hello to some folks in chat. Hello, Not Freddy. Hello, Lemon One. Hello, Dat Blue Guy. Hello, Mushroomer. Hello, Disco. Hello, Mustard Oligarch. Hello, Arch.
Whoa.
Hello, Voxy. Hey, Mew. Also, Voxy, thank you very, 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 very much for the 38 months as VideoDojo Plus channel member. Also, lovely new display pic. Hey, JD Ferd. Hey, Zert. Hey, Turbo. Hello, everybody.
Everyone is here.
Everybody's here. Hey, to celebrate the day, we're not just doing this from our houses at desktops. We're actually doing this like professionals, like the true professionals we are. We're actually set up in a studio right now. Let me show you.
Yeah. Physically touching Dom's face right now.
Physically, virtually.
Yeah.
We've got...
I will say, I haven't seen this before. I'm discovering this with you.
Let me just turn down the music. Oh, I think that's going to break you. Yep. There we go.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh,
I know.
God.
My studio PC can only do one thing at a time, so give me a second. There we go.
Oh, I feel
Actually
like...
running on with his XP.
I feel like we're going to be talking about sports.
Yeah. It's time for the big game.
I can explain what the offside rule is.
Perfect. We are very, very close. This is... I guess if anyone's clicked this and they don't know what's happening today, Nintendo announced a while ago that this was going to be Switch 2 Direct Day, and we're less than 15 minutes away from that happening. We had our first little teaser about the Switch 2, that kind of CG teaser trailer. When was that? January?
That wasn't CG, that was all real.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's crazy. They must have had some fishing wire, like spinning the bits around.
It's just Miyamoto flexing his powers.
It's powered by those, those like worms on a string. It's, the Switch is using
Switch on a
powerful
string.
new Switch on a string technology.
I love those fuzzy worms on a string.
So good. Man.
Speaking of fuzzy worms, Arch, thank you very, very much
Holy smokes!
for 44 months as VideoDojo Plus channel member, rocking the amazing
I'm gonna
rainbow badge as well. Thank you, Arch.
I'm gonna refer to Arch as a fuzzy worm from now on. Also, Musty, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if he'll be able to, but someone specifically requested to have their little guy somewhere in.
Think about. I need to find the PNG. It's somewhere.
Hey, someone.
Somewhere.
Wait, is someone in chat? No, someone.
Yeah.
I can't see them. Oh, I see them. Hey, someone.
Oh, it's because they show small.
So small. Yeah, so anyway, like, whenever that CG trailer was, and there was a very little glimpse at presumably the next mainline Mario Kart game. But today, we have an hour-long direct.
Whoa.
So I think we're going to get some proper details here. Presumably some upcoming games as well. I mean, Nintendo have definitely been treating the announcement and the kind of drip feed of information in a very, very, very Nintendo way. We had a final Switch 1 Direct last week, which Mustard very kindly hosted over on their channel, and that was amazing. We got some of the perfect, like, weird game last
Finally
minute
got told
announcements.
edgy.
Yes. So presumably that's like the slate cleaned for the Switch One, although who knows what the kind of back compat and the sort of post Switch 2 support for the Switch One will look like. Maybe that's something that will come up here. Yeah.
I mean, we all know how this is gonna go. They're gonna go, oh well, the Switch is gonna stay the second pillar, and then it'll just say, oh, we stopped manufacturing it actually.
Yeah. Ah, yes. The classic. What was that? That was into the GBA. That was like the GBA DS transition,
They
right?
did it again with the Switch.
Oh my goodness.
They said it was gonna be a third pillar.
Oh,
and then they
yeah.
discontinued everything.
Yeah. Wow. Do either of you have a last minute wild prediction that you want to kind of get out, or a dream, or a hope, or anything out of left field? GBG2 would be incredible.
I mean,
Or Mario Artist reboots. That would be cool.
Perfect. Yeah.
so I have two things that I'd really, really hope for. Like, obviously, it would be incredible if there's a Silk Song announcement, but I don't think that would be here. But some sort of either a Mario title, like a new Mario title, like a new like mainline Mario title would be just amazing. Like a day one, like, hey, this is what we're launching the Switch 2.
Yeah, this is Mario
would be
Kart.
amazing. Yeah, Mario Kart 9, like straight out there. Yeah,
Mario
but-
But
Kart
you-
7 too.
But you're thinking like 3D platformer Mario kind of.
Yeah, like a
situation.
successor to Odyssey. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
I think
like
it could
Odyssey
be
2.
like a full-on open-world Mario game.
That would be
Yeah.
incredible.
They've tried that with Bowser's Fury.
That's true. That's true.
I think. Oh, we got a couple more minutes. I was gonna say I think I should switch over to the direct, but I've got it up on a second display, and I can see that they're not even to a countdown yet by the looks of things. I suppose I should let viewers know that we're going to be watching the Nintendo UK version. So things like date order and release dates for certain things might differ from your local territory. Keep that in mind while you're watching. It looks like, Voxy pointed this out to me yesterday, that there is some treehouse stuff happening after the direct. So in previous years, or usually around the Switch and the 3DS stuff, the treehouse events were kind of longer form, like play sessions with certain games that were talked about during events like E3 or Nintendo's Directs. I guess that's going to be a similar thing here. So if there are games that are talked about during this Direct, we'll probably get some more time with them in the treehouse stuff. Depending on how we'll switch over to that treehouse afterwards. Obviously, both for you, Mustard, and for Voxy. If you want to stick around for any portion of that, please do. If it's super boring, if it's not really showing off any gameplay or anything, we might skip it. But just wanted to let folks know that we will probably be around for a period of time after the Direct, certainly to debrief on all of the amazing findings and kind of unpack what we see here, but also probably to check out a little bit of the treehouse stuff.
I'm all about them tree houses.
I love a treehouse. Have you ever been in a
treehouse that
real
one-
treehouse?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Isn't Treehouse one of those Fire Emblem games?
Yeah, the tree houses.
Very good. Very good. I have been in a treehouse. My cousins, when I was a little kid, they had a treehouse. I remember being really, really excited to go in there because I'd seen them in TV and movies, but just never had one as a kid. So I went to my cousins, went into their treehouse, and it was just like infested with bugs. It was just awful. I was like, this isn't nearly as like the romantic idea that I had in my head, because it was just like wall-to-wall spiders in there, man. It was
That's when you find out that all the tree houses and TV shows are just sets.
No! Don't ruin this for me, Voxy. Don't ruin this for me.
Yeah, they blue screen the sky. It's not real.
It's like the most low-stakes conspiracy theory.
Tree houses were invented by TV.
Arch says that his prediction is that Musty's going to be using his clown horn today. I've literally got it right here, ready to go. Switching to your clown horn is faster than reloading your hopes.
Oh, true. JD said Mustard's laugh upset my wife.
Oh no.
No!
Oh, actually, this is a good time to say, chat, if anybody is a little bit too quiet or naming no names a little bit too loud, please let me know in chat and I'll adjust levels accordingly.
Bro just tagged him.
Yeah.
Pointed at him.
Just at me, bro. Just at me.
So actually, I'm super out of the loop when it comes to Silksong stuff, but is the current wisdom that it would likely be at like an Xbox event if it is going to be announced imminently? Like,
man, I don't know. Like at this point, there's been so little direct news about it. There was basically a post by Team Cherry, or I think it was last year, like started last year, saying, hey, we're still alive and we're still working on it.
Mhm.
And that's it. So we're just kind of moving and grooving with that at the moment.
fair enough.
But it was one of those things that was on the Xbox indie release thing,
Mhm.
where they said, I think it was like 2022, that they said, oh, here are the titles that are going to be releasing within 1 year. And Silksong was on that list.
I just saw Dice in chat. Hey Dice, good to see you. Dice said,
Hello,
"It's all
Dice."
just copium." Smiley face. Okay, I get it. I see where the mental state of Silk Song fans is right now.
Yeah.
We're closing in on
Yeah.
final 2 minutes before the stream starts. Do we have any snap last-minute predictions on what the elusive C button that Nintendo showed off a few days ago
Voice
could
chat.
possibly be?
I'm calling it now. It's voice chat.
That's a good prediction. In case there's anyone in chat who hasn't seen, there is a new button on the right Joy-Con that was mysteriously left blank in the first announcement and has now since been labeled with a C. So yeah, I think some kind of chat
final
integration would be amazing. All right, I'm going to switch over to the stream itself.
Let's go. Oh, countdown. Oh.
Rub my hands together.
I'll be.
Oh no, you broke it. You broke the layout.
It's fine.
Oh,
We're switching
there
over. I will adjust this for audio levels if need be, chat. So don't panic if it's not quite right. We'll be keeping it live, so you'll be getting cutting edge news from this once we do get started.
I'm vibrating rapidly right now. I could be measured in hertz right now.
I genuinely cannot express how excited I am. I was kind of hyped for the Switch 2, but I think knowing that this is going to be like an hour-long thing, knowing that we're
Yeah.
probably going to get the details. This feels a little low res. Hang on one sec. Oh my goodness. 480p.
I think this is like the first time I'm like seeing a proper announcement live.
Yes.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Oh
Peggy
boy.
18.
Silk Song confirmed. What is that? It's a.
Oh, these are
Oh my
squishy.
God. Oh, this is like.
I want to chew them.
New
Whoa.
direct treatment.
This feels Microsoft. In a good way for us.
Those feel really chewy, like you say in Mustard.
Yeah. Oh, I like that too as well.
Yeah.
Ba-bow!
Nice.
Oh, already, huh?
Oh,
Oh!
Oh!
Damn. Okay.
Wait, no! Okay, cool.
they're adding Lightning McQueen to Mario Kart 9?
Let's go!
I wasn't expecting them to start.
No.
No! Love the, almost like, Mario RPG, form
Yeah.
factor they've got.
They've chibified them. Yeah, they've really chibified them. Also, that looked like a lot of races at the start line, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Donkey Kong.
DK.
those are some
That's
super
a lot
long
of races.
tracks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very, that looked like the Mario movie Kong Land a little bit.
Also, can we just say, like, jet skis? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Grinding?
Go!
You could be a cow!
Move, man! Let's go!
Oh, finally they added characters that matter.
Huh? Costume changes.
Whoa! Whoa! What the hell?
Holy smoke!
Yes, costumes! Let's go!
There's rocks, man!
Ooh, Waluigi.
Very good!
Looks great.
Mario Kart World!
Whoa,
That's
interesting
a
name.
皆さん、こんにちは。
Everybody's here.
Oh, wow.
任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます任天堂の川本です。任天堂スイッチ2のプロデューサーを担当しています。
That's
ロータです。
insane!
任天堂スイッチ2の
They
デ
changed
ィ
so
レクターを
much.
しています佐々木です。任天堂
I
スイッ
think
チ
that's the
2の
least
本体設計を
iterative
担当してい
Mario
ま
Kart
す。
to date.
最初にご覧いただいたのは
So
任天堂スイッチ2の専用ソフトマリオカートワールドです。さて、新しい
Chat
マリ
seems
オカ
very
ートは
excited for
どんな風
Mario
になっ
Kart
ているんで
World.
しょう。
God, you can play as a cow.
You can!
A brand new entry in the
Be right
Mario
back. I'm
Kart
just gonna-
series is launching exclusively on
I'm just gonna
Nintendo
close my
Switch
window.
2.
I'm yelling too loud to have my window
Welcome to
wide
this
open, so I'll be back in a sec.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That's so
Holy
cool.
smoke,
Depending on the time of
man.
day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will
Time
change.
of day and weather.
That's
Whoa.
nuts!
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Okay.
What?
In the
Speed
classic
run.
Grand
What is
Prix,
this
there's
map?
four
That's
courses in a bid
why.
for first place. But don't sleep at the
Crap.
wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Maybe so.
With 24 drivers in each
helicopter.
race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Is it possible to
it
put
looks
captions on this?
Introducing
No.
So good.
Knockout Tour.
Wow.
Yes, gorgeous.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
So there's gonna be
Whoa.
like an actual
There are
progression.
multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll
Yeah.
be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the
That's
finish
cool.
line?
Also, it looks really good.
It does. It looks fantastic.
Really
Look at
You
this.
can also freely drive around this vast world in free
I
roam.
want that can of nameless drink, please.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas
try.
and routes.
That's
So drive wherever your
bonkers.
heart
I know
takes
that
you.
this is because I have a very particular like
You can also go on
brain
scenic
brain
drives with
problem,
friends.
but this is really giving Labo vehicle mode, like the experimental mode.
Totally. It's great because it's like they saw all the like, oh, let's explore the Mario Kart maps and see all the secrets, and they were like, there's
Brand
something
new
to be
race
done
across
here.
Yeah,
the
that's
entire
so
world
true.
starts here.
That really is.
Mario Kart.
Wow.
The game launches on the same day
kiosk.
as Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, launch title.
More
Okay.
details about this
Excellent.
title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart
What?
World Direct.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for more
You know,
in the
you
future.
know it's jam packed when they're like, oh, we need to put a whole nother direct for
マリオ
this.
カートワールドは
We've got an hour here, which is
Well,
not enough
発
time.
売します。さらに詳しい内容は後日改めてご紹介しますのでお楽しみに。
Those mad
That's
lads.
insane.
Nintendo's opened an entire
Nintendo
Michelin star restaurant with how much they're cooking.
New features of the Nintendo Switch 2.
これは
Uh-huh.
スイッチ2のジョイコン
Okay,
で
Joy-Con 2, we've got a
ジョイコン
confirmation on the
2
name.
と呼んでいます
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
右のジョイコン2には新たに C ボタンを追加しましたこ
Leading with the
Yeah,
C button.
の
Uh-huh.
C ボタンで皆さんを新しい体験へお
Rub
連
my
れしま
hands
しょう
together.
That's weird wording.
Meow.
Ah, that sound.
Good noise.
Oh, good logo.
Just at me, bro.
Why would they call me out like that?
The stream just pauses on that for the next 55
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Yes! Actual VC!
That's literally this.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. It's interesting that it's got like picture-in-picture.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, cool.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, if this works, this will be the best thing ever.
With this feature,
I like that the
you'll
sound
be able to
quality is
communicate
what you'd
with friends and
expect.
family while playing a game.
Coming through the Joy-Con too.
They're literally giving us no
While
expectations.
using the
of
Game
sound
Chat
Yeah.
feature, your voice is
What's the
recognized by a
mic?
microphone built into the console.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
I knew
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly,
gonna be
even
so
from a
crunchy.
distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Yeah, sure.
I wonder
called it.
whether the Pro controller will have like
When it's noisy
an
around
audio
you,
jack
your
for.
voice will
There's a
still
new
come
Pro
through
controller.
clearly, letting you
Oh,
chat
yeah.
with ease.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay, nice.
It does look
We've arrived.
beautiful. It's
And
opaque.
So saying
you
it's
can
got
use
some
this
kind of noise
feature in handheld
isolation.
mode too, letting you easily chat
that's
with
cool.
friends and family. If you open the
That is
chat menu
Discord.
and turn
Wow.
on game screen sharing,
That's so cool.
Oh, the frame
you can
rate.
also share your game screen.
Honestly, mad respect for being realistic.
You guys are just
Yeah. Props to Nintendo for that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
This is a really cool thing to just have built straight into the Switch.
They must feel pretty confident about the overhead here.
Chat to your
Oh,
heart's
interesting.
content,
Showing us some Switch
even
1
while
games
playing
as
different
well.
games.
Yeah, I know that one.
Like
It's so
the Switch
hard,
the Switch 2 must be powerful enough to do all of this in a way that won't affect gameplay significantly.
Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
Also, so glad that it's not like arbitrarily locked to you can
can
only
adjust the
screen
size of
share
your
the
game
same
screen.
game. Like everybody's doing their own thing, and it
Yeah,
seems to.
that's insane.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Very cool.
Above that.
I love how crunchy it is.
I probably won't be doing that.
Hey, do you want a 3 FPS?
So
Crunchy
everyone
mode?
can watch them play.
We've had funky mode. Now get ready for crunchy mode.
Nintendo being the most honest,
Yeah.
like developers in history there.
Let's take a picture here.
Oh well,
But,
they're gonna offer 60 FPS screen sharing if you buy Game Chat Nitro.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button,
Yeah.
you can pull up a chat menu.
Okay.
Oh, so there's this chat.
Actually, guys, I got a call
But, like-
right now, so
Like, this
I'll be
is
right
like
back, yeah?
5 simultaneous streams.
Yeah.
You can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Whoa!
You can also connect this camera to the console.
Hey!
Wow.
Wait, you can
That's
use any USB-C camera.
You
Oh,
can appear
wow.
on screen and video chat.
OBS in shambles.
Faces on here.
So it has to stream and like
Good.
key you out as well.
Here's
Yeah.
how it works with just the camera feed.
I'll be
That's so
streaming
cool.
exclusively with the Switch 2 from
Let's
now
look
on.
forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh, new Mario! New Mario Party?
Oh!
Oh wait, no.
Is it just an update for the old one?
I don't know if that's like
Using Game
edited
Chat.
in or like the actual.
Even when you're apart,
Yeah.
you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
Just like we're
Play
doing now,
together,
guys.
Or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
I'm like frantically
your own
scanning all of the
rules for a
games they're
retro
playing to
game
see if they're just like
competition.
sneak in an unreleased
Or
game. in
hold
there.
a sports competition between families.
Oh, that's adorable.
All together, anytime,
The
anywhere.
music is really funny.
Game chat.
Really good. Well done, Nintendo. Great
that's-
idea.
いか
That's
がでした
actually
か
well thought out. I'm
ゲームチャ
scared.
ットはお
I'm
友達や
scared to
ご家族
find
な
like
ど
which
フレン
weird
ドとのオンライン
limitation.
プレイをもっと身近にまるでその場で一緒
What
に
a
遊
step
ん
up
で
from
い
the
たのように
Switch
楽しんでもらいたい
solution in air quotes to voice chat as well with the mobile app.
いや
先ほどの映像に出ていたカメラは任天
Oh, I
堂
knew
ス
they
イッ
used
チ
that for
2カメラといっ
accessories.
て
Oh, the
That's
top
good.
USB
同日
port.
に発
Yeah.
売します
Yeah.
Smart.
ゲームチャットをご利用いただくには任天堂
Yeah,
Switch
okay.
オンラインへの加入が必要になり
As long
ま
as
す
they don't raise the price.
です
and
が
that.
少しでも多くの方に体験してもらいたいということから無料でご利用いただける期間をご用意しました
Oh,
Nice.
ぜ
okay.
ひ
Oh,
遊んでみてください
Okay.
Wow.
Wait.
ゲームチャットは見守りスイッチに対応しておりお子さんがお友達と遊ぶ際には
Does that mean
保護者の
6 months
許可
or a
を
year?
必要とするなどさまざまな設定が可能になっています
Is
Yeah,
it gonna
depend-
launch this month?
Yeah.
もう一つ
Depending on when the
ご
Switch
家
2
族やお
comes
友
out,
達と
that's
ゲー
either
ム
like
を
a
遊
really
ぶ
good
新しい体
deal
験をご紹
or
介します
no.
It releases one day before that
では
promotion
ヘッ
ends.
ドが1本しかなくてもジョイコンをお裾分けして遊ぶことができますが
It is a
Nintendo
relief
Switch
knowing
2
that
では
there
さら
are
に
parental controls.
ソフトがない他
Oh,
の
wow.
本体ともすぐに一緒に遊べるお裾分け通信ができるようになります
Finally, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
They're bringing back the
スイッチ
DS
でも受け取ることが
like
でき
school trip
最大
staple.
4台
Yeah.
でプレイできます
Yes,
Oh, you can even
mate.
like
相手に自
backport
分
it
の
as
画面を
well.
見られたくない
Wow.
ゲームでも1本のソフトで一緒に遊べます
That
ま
is
たオ
great.
ンラインにも対応しており先ほどご紹介したゲームチャットの相手ともすぐにお裾分け通信ができます
Whoa. Disco raises an interesting question whether it's download play or if it's doing some kind of like streaming to the other system. Surely it's got to be a download play because I feel like the latency would be crazy if it
お裾分け通
was.
信ができるようになり
Okay,
ま
so
す
they can
Stream.
add
も
support
ちろん
for
スイッチ2の専用ソフトでの対応も予定していますので
Nice.
お楽しみに
Watch this GBG Online confirmed. Can you imagine if we got a share update for GBG One?
任天堂スイッチ2の本体をご紹介します
Like co-op.
That's why they
映
had
像を
three of
ご
them.
用意しましたので
Yeah.
ご覧ください
They
Aw.
even like dressed like color coded. Did you notice that?
Mhm.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in
that's
screen.
big.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The console's thickness remains the same.
Okay.
Wow.
With approximately double the
1080p.
pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy
Yeah.
games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Yeah.
They just like remember how bad the Switch was.
Wow!
Wow.
Whoa!
120 frames per second, allowing
That's
smoother gameplay
right.
and supported
Wow,
time.
I feel like that was not on anyone's radar.
No.
Nope. I was expecting 1080.
HDR
I was not
support.
expecting-
Is more vivid
No.
and
Wait, is
supports
the display
HDR,
got HDR?
providing more contrast between light
Wow.
and dark
Holy
areas of the image.
Maybe
smokes.
local beaming? Because it's LCD.
Yeah, yeah.
All new
That's
Joy-Con
so
2
premium.
controllers
That's
I feel like the
magnetic
price is gonna
crazy.
be
Strong
interesting.
magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console.
I
Detach the
love
controller
the
easily
weird
by
ghost
pressing
trying
the
to
release
break my
button on the
Switch
back.
too.
Way.
The SL and SR
oh, yeah,
buttons
they
are
big.
bigger for greater
Yeah.
comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Yeah, mouse mode though. Mouse mode went queen.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Yeah. Hall effect?
Here we go.
Each Joy-Con
no
2
Hall effect.
controller can be used
I
as
feel
a
like
mouse
that's so
to play
technical they wouldn't
incompatible
mention that
games.
here.
Both the left
I think-
and
I
right
mean, with the
Joy-Con
whole,
2
like,
support mouse controls.
Drifty Joy-Cons to backhold though.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and
They
tabletop
really
modes.
just like skipped over the.
It
mouse
has a
mode.
built-in
Yeah,
microphone.
yeah. They didn't even give it a
Voice
name.
chat with friends anytime via game
Mouse
chat.
mode activated.
It also uses noise
That's really
canceling technology to filter sounds, so
Okay.
your voice will come through clearly.
Okay.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Wow.
Oh no, the ghost is back.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large,
kickstand.
sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
Ooh.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the console, there's one on top
Get
as
over
well.
Mario Kart open world.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
handy for connecting a USB-C camera
Really good idea having two USB.
or charging in tabletop
Oh,
mode.
new brick.
Love that brick.
It's removable now.
That's actually amazing.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal
Whoa!
storage.
Wow!
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
I'm so scared
for
that this thing is
storing
going to
your
cost
game
$1
downloads,
bajillion
save
dollars.
data, and more. Reading and writing
It's gonna
data
cost
is
you like
also faster.
£3.50.
What?
Use
4K.
the to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
That's bonkers.
HDR
I mean, the
is
streams
also
in
supported
4K.
in TV mode.
Frame
Oh,
rate
UX
fixed
the
at
same.
maximum 60 FPS for 4K output.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Oh, it has
The
a
Nintendo
fan.
Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan
Oh, wow.
that keeps your console cool. This helps keep performance.
Okay, so they're going to effectively like overclock it when it's docked then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. Oh,
On
compatible.
Nintendo Switch 2,
Well, that was the
you can
wording they
play
used
Nintendo
before as
Switch
well.
2 games,
Yeah.
as well as
No Labo, I
compatible
guess.
Nintendo Switch games.
I'm full on leaning forward.
Dude, that is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting those specs.
We've only been going for 18 minutes and there's been so many bombshells.
Like, I knew it was gonna be good, but this is
ご覧いただいた通り、
more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So much.
Nintendo Switch 2は単に Nintendo
It's a new
Switch を
system, guys,
バー
we
ジョンアップしたものではな
swear.
く
It's not an add-on for our last one.
ただの遊びの方を
Please understand.
そして Switch 2のことをもっと深く知ってもらいたいと思い、とあるゲームを開発しているのですが、
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch!
はーい。私がいるここはまさにそのゲームのフィールドなんですが、そのタイトルは任天堂スイッチ2の秘密展というスイッチ2の専用ゲームです。
Yes.
私はここにいたんで
Is
す
this going to be the pack-in?
では皆さんをこのゲーム
Oh
に
my
お招きしましょう。
This is such a vibe.
ハテナがいっぱい並んでいます。ちょっと覗いてみましょう。磁石はどこに
That's Nintendo
という話題ですが、
Discover.
本体と電光は磁石によってくっつくんですよね。
Good question.
で、その磁石。
Scholars have been asking for many years.
Dude, they give you like
ジ
internals.
ョイコン2
Wow.
は SR ボタンの素材
Oh,
が
they're metal.
鉄でできていてくっ
Wow.
つくというわけなんです。さらにこの2つの間に
So
強い
this is
実
going to
体
be
がで
like
きる
a
ので、
built-in
本
piece
体
of
とジョイコン
software,
2 は
right?
簡単には取れま
It's
せん。
like a virtualized
こんな
tutorial
感じで
space.
いろんな秘密を知っていただく
So
ことができるんです。
manual.
I will say, Nintendo Labo
他にも
Discover Mode was my
Joy-Con 2には
favorite
マウス
thing.
機
I
能があり
love
ますが、
like learning about the
ジャイロ
nerdy
センサーと
details.
組み合わせることで
This is
こんなこと
giving
が
me
できちゃいます。
I want to live
Learning
here.
how, like,
Wow, you can
ゴルフクラブ
combine
の
the
向きを
mouse with the gyro.
Joy-Con
That
2 で
is
調
huge.
整して
Wow.
That is massive.
That's a whole new way to
マウス機能と
interact.
ジャイロ
Like
センサーの組
no
み合
other
わせでで
system
きる
can do
遊び
that.
です。
And there's mini games as well.
秘密展ではミニゲームやデモを楽しみながら体感することも
This
で
is
きる
gonna
んです
be. Oh.
This is
秘密の種
great.
類はスイッチ2ならではの特徴
HD Rumble's
言われない
back.
と
This
気づ
time
か
it
な
has
いような細
maracas.
かな技術までたくさんあります。
たくさんあります。
任天堂スイッチ2と同時
I
にダウンロード
love
ソフトとして発売します。
Digital
興味のある方
download.
はぜひ
They said
遊んでみてく
paid,
ださい。
didn't they?
yeah.
What?
There's a page.
続い
What?
て Nintendo Switch 2の周辺情報についてお伝え
That's
し
Yeah,
ま
that's a
す。
shame.
Crazy.
これが Nintendo Switch 2の
Show
no,
us
no.
the notch.
形状は
Oh.
スイッチ版と同じですが、色が赤く
It's
な
just
り
gonna make it
読み込み
explode.
速度がぐんと向上しています。
Ah, faster.
続いてメモリーカードですが、スイッチ2に対応するのはマイクロ
Oh, it
SD
needs
エ
the
クスプレ
speed.
スカードになります。マイクロ SD エクスプレスは SD カードの
I mean,
新
that's
しい規
good.
格
Like
で
faster
高速なデー
storage.
タ通信が可能となり
And I
ます。
feel like any card
これ
you'll
まで
buy
スイッチでお使いになっていた
Yeah,
マイクロ
yeah.
SD カードは使えませんので、
It's interesting that they're
ご注意ください。
making this distinction. Like
また
it's
スイッ
they are
チから
firm on
スイッ
that.
チ
Like it is
2への
going to
変
require
更以降
that.
は任天堂アカウントでログイン
They're
してい
making it
ただ
very
くこと
clear,
で
saying, look,
セー
we
ブ
don't
デ
want
ータ
there to be
や
any
ゲーム
confusion.
ソ
We
フ
don't
トな
want
I
どが
mean,
転
it
送
has
できる丸ごと
256
転
gigs
送
now.
機能が使えま
Maybe
す。
they'll like,
That's a decent
yeah, you
amount.
wouldn't need it.
そして
Do you see that you can
新しい
do
プ
a
ロコ
full
ントローラ
transfer
ーが
from your
登場し
Switch 1
ます
to your Switch 2?
Hey,
Yeah.
起動する
controller.
C ボタンと
Doesn't
背
have
面に
a
は好
mic.
きなボタンを割り当てら
I
れる
see a headphone
GLGR ボ
input.
タンが増
Maybe
え
you
ま
can
した。
use an inline mic
さら
there.
にヘッドホンマイク端子も追加しています。
Very nice.
このダイレクト終了後に 公式ホームページを公開します。また、
Yeah, maybe.
私たち3人が任天堂スイッチ2の開発についてお話しする開発者に聞きましたも公開しますので、合わせてご覧いただければと思います。
I'm really happy that they've shown as many nerdy details as they have.
ここで任天堂スイッチ2の発売日をお伝えします。任天堂スイッチ2の発売日は6月5日です。皆さんで遊んでもらえる日が来ることを私たちも心待ちにしています。もうしばらくお待ちください。
Wow.
さて、任天堂スイッチ2で遊べるソフトには大きく3つの種類があります。まずは任天堂スイッチ2の専用ソフトです。
And bad
スイッチ2の
games.
性能や特徴を生かしたゲームをプレイいただけます。
I almost swear
2つ目は任天堂スイッチで発売したソフトです。3つ目は任天堂スイッチ2エディションです。スイッチで発売したいくつかのタイトルにおいてグラフィックを向上させたり、スイッチ2ならではの遊びを追加して新たにお届けします。ではここでスーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーの
But does the fact that they're a separate edition mean that they're going to sell those to us?
こちらを
Like, if you wanted to just play Breath of the Wild 2, I guess you can do that because it's back compat. But if you wanted the
Super Mario
4K
Party
update.
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including
so that's
mouse
DLC.
controls, audio recognition,
Oh, wow. Okay. The GameCube
more
Mario Party mic's
expressive
back.
rumble,
so there's like
and gameplay that
completely
uses a
new
camera
minigames.
accessory. All of which can
What are we
be
guessing? Like
accessed on Switch 2.
$29.99 downloadable?
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is
The
Mario
cutout
Party
is
mode.
amazing.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll
Wow.
be able to
That
see
was
each other's
not
faces as you play, so you can experience
I
all
love
the
that. It's
reactions
so
and
goofy.
emotions in real time. Or
They're
4
doing this
friends can
on
take the party
right.
online.
I need a gif of that ASAP.
Yeah.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins.
they went
Guide an
Toy with
RC
this
car
one.
with your
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Very eye-toy.
And compete in other mini games using full
Hey,
body
did you see the
movement
Mario
and
Wonder
sound.
Flower?
Finally,
Oh, I
take
missed
a ride
it.
on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use
Those
mouse
lap bars
controls to
aren't
shoot
nearly
down
low
enemies
enough
while you
on
feel the
Mario
bumps and
Luigi.
rumbles of the coaster.
Yo, rail
Yo.
shooter on
Wow.
actual rails.
A minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an
That
arm.
is really
I
And
can't
one
wait to
where you
use
shake a can of spray
Player 1
paint
and Player
quickly
2
tag
myself there and do it
objects.
super fast.
Enjoy the thrill
Like a
of these
mouse con in
intuitive
both
minigames.
hands.
How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Right.
Nintendo Switch
Okay,
2
so it's-
players
Okay,
who
so
already
there is an
own
upgrade
Super
path.
Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree
But presumably
TV
you could
by
still play the
purchasing an
Switch
upgrade
version
pack.
of Mario Party Jamboree, but without
Yeah.
those
みん
additions
なの
on your Switch
表情
too.
を見ながらプレイできる新たなマリオパーティーをお楽しみに。
Dude,
Yeah.
the WarioWare games are
その
gonna
他
go
の
crazy.
Oh, it's gonna
任天堂スイッチ
be
エディション
wild.
を
Oh my
ご紹介しま
god.
す。
Let's do it!
WarioWare, look at your
ゼ
ugly
ルダの伝
mug.
説、ブレスオブザワイルドと
30
Tears of the
FPS,
Kingdom
let's go!
それぞれの任天堂スイッチ2エディションでは
They need to show us
解像度や
Kokiri
フレームレートが向
Forest
上
from
し
Breath of the Wild and it be actually play. Here we go!
HDR にも対応するなどより高精細で滑らかなグラフィックでプレイいただけるようになり
Yeah,
ま
it's
す。
gonna be gorgeous.
さらにハイラルの冒険を
Oh,
楽
I
し
can't
め
see
る
it because
ゼルダ
on
ノーツが
Discord, but it
使え
runs
るよう
at
になり
60
ます
FPS on.
ゼルダノーツと
on,
は
like, the actual
スマートフォンアプ
Yes,
リ
yeah.
任天堂スイッチアップからご利用いただける任天堂スイッチ2エディション専用の
Oh,
コン
just
テンツ
Nintendo
です。
Switch app. Okay.
例えば まだ訪れたことがないところいろんな場所に案内してくれたり。
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
You can get a GPS.
Oh wow, that's so funny. So they are updating the Nintendo Switch app. Like that's gonna.
Oh, you can share your schematic.
Whoa! Oh my goodness, we need GBG. We need this for GBG, please.
Yeah.
They're not good for GBG.
I know.
冒険がより楽しくなる機能がご利用いただけます。
That rules. Zelda 60.
星のカービィディスカバリーではフレームレートの向上を生かしたスイッチ2エディションのみで楽しめる追加ストーリーが登場します。
Amazing.
舞台は不思議な流星の力で変化する新世界。カービィの新しい冒険にぜひご期待ください。
Like no, I love it. I should be clear. I love it, but I hate it. You know what I mean? Like.
そして、
Metroid Prime 4.
I mean, we were all expecting it, but
スイッチ版に加え、
it's great to see
Metroid
エディションも発売します。
Yeah.
通常操作の他にマウス操作による直感的な
That's gonna be. Look at that! It's the split way, like analog stick on left hand, mouse con on the right. That's perfect.
What a good idea!
世界を探索するか、
4K 60
120
FPS.
FPS の滑らかなアクションを楽しむか。
Oh, this is wild that Nintendo are going to have quality and performance mode options. That feels insane. Like, that's such a...
It says in handheld, it can run at 720, 120 FPS.
That's amazing.
ZA もスイッチ版に加え、スイッチ2エディションを発売します。スイッチ2のスペックを生かし、グラフィックやフレームレートの向上などにより、リアルシティでの冒険をより快適に楽しむことができます。
Just a quick reminder, we're not even quite halfway through this direct
ご
yet.
覧いただいた Nintendo Switch 2エディションですが、
I
パ
know.
ッケージ版とダウンロード版を発売し
Oh,
ま
there's
す。
going to be physical versions of this too.
また、すでにスイッチ版のソフトをお持ちの方は、アップグレードパスをご購入いただくことでプレイできます。
When are they gonna say that
Nintendo
NSO Plus
Switch
gets them for
2エディ
free?
ションを
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen the pricing on those yet
コン2
either.
の
No.
マウス操作によ
brand new
る
game!
完全新作タイトルをご
Tech
紹介し
demo,
ま
let's
す。
go!
Please.
こちらをご覧ください。
Mario Paint!
I've got my hands
Please.
together.
I'm holding my breath.
Good logo.
That's
That was...
sounds.
I felt very Labo, that noise.
Oh, it's a music game. Nope. Okay.
Like a sports...
Wheelchair.
Like wheelchair sports ball? Okay.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
They've got huge hands.
Gigantic.
Track drive. That's neat.
Yeah.
Not a fan of how those characters look.
No. They look very, like
mitts on it.
that Mega Man reboot.
Yeah. Yeah, very grey too. Like all of them are just sort of
Yeah.
little pops of color, but okay. Nice. I like the motion control for emoting.
Honestly, Nintendo making a game about people in wheelchairs is
Yeah.
based.
That's cool. That's cool.
I think like I'm not a big fan of what was that car football game called?
Rocket League.
Rocket League, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Rocket League likes, so that's probably not for me. But you're right, Voxy. That is such a nice premise of
いろん
having.
なプレーを直感的に繰り出せ
This
る
isn't for me,
ドラッ
but I
グ&ドライ
think
ブ
it's a really
Yeah.
2つのマウスによる新たなチーム戦にご期待ください。
But like dual mouse. That's
続いて
Yeah,
は
yeah, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2にやってくるソフトメーカーさんのタイ
let's
トルを
go.
ご紹介します。
Skyrim enhanced edition.
Oh, it's
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. That's what it's called.
This world is in dire need of repair.
For a second, I honestly thought it was Skyrim.
I can hear it in your voice. You're like,
Rays of grace.
Silk
like,
song.
Todd, you son of a gun.
Todd Howard on stage with the Nintendo people. It's crazy that they had opened the partnership with Elden Ring, though.
Yeah.
They're really saying, hey, hardcore gamers, we love you.
I still haven't played Elden Ring. I need to give it a go.
Tarnished edition. What, because it runs like crap?
Oh.
No!
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming
All right,
to
we're in
Nintendo
the
Switch 2.
we're in the third party
The sequel introduces the
back-to-back
Princess
sequence
of the
now.
Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
Oh, we're gonna get
It's
so
the
many
kind of
good
game
ports
you
with
can
that
quickly
mouse
pick up
support.
and play whether you're
Oh,
experienced
yes.
with the original or not. But for more about Hades 2,
They really did say, like, people want to play indie games on their Switch. How do we get the ones that currently so far are only suited to PC? Like mouse, like tactical games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The input options are crazy now. Standard controller input, touch screen, gyro, pointer, mouse.
And you can combine them in like so many ways.
Wait, amiibos! New amiibos!
Let's go!
In the year of our Lord 2025, new
Initiating
amiibos.
arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All
Oh, this
operated
is
at normal
Mega
levels.
Lion.
Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
What was this originally on?
After 2 long wars
Iron
where our
Man. I
freedom
know
was
that.
restricted,
I was gonna say, that's
we
just
will
the Iron
finally
Man.
be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new
I feel
arsenal
like
with
this
new
is
equipment
not a new
and money.
game.
I'm for sale, or you're buying.
Don't say that word.
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The sovereign
Oh,
axiom
that voice acting.
is almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
We'll grab it by force whether
Don't you get it?
Whoa, Voxy, I didn't know you were in this game.
Tear you apart! All children, bring hope to our lives.
Yeah. Is that like a new DLC or a new installment in that series?
This is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
Yes.
Nerds
Let me
unite.
tell you this.
I've
If you
heard
like
really
Takes Two,
good things
you're
about
gonna love this one, trust me. And of
I didn't
course,
think I'd
you'll
be
be able
fighting
to
with a
play
sci-fi
Split
fan.
Fiction on the day
What about
Switch 2
friends?
launches.
Mr.
Let me tell
Owen.
you all about my Elite Dangerous build.
Mr. O in chat mentions that the that sci-fi looking game from 2 games back is a new game. Thank you for the story.
Will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports.
Football.
Fisheye, bro.
Hi, I'm Alan
that's
Chu
not as
from
good as
Avalanche
the old
Software.
They are
We are
blazing
bringing
through
Hogwarts
these.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
My
With
screen went
enhanced graphics
completely
and
black. I
seamless world
can't see what this is.
You'll be immersed in a wizarding world like never before.
Oh, never mind.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2.
Let's
give
use
you
this
even more ways
this
to
ad
experience the
break
adventure.
to ask chat what they're most hyped about
Discover
so
the
far.
enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
It smells like
Pretty
mold.
Yeah, it smells like mold.
Oh, there we go. The stream is back.
Woo!
Sorry for the brief technical hitch there, chat.
Yeah, that
was weird.
Awesome. I can't believe that they added the trail riding stuff from the new Mario Kart.
It was so good we made a whole game about it.
Yeah. I like this anyway. Very good.
It's interesting seeing what.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We're bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
it's really, really interesting seeing the fidelity of these third-party games at launch. You know, like they're looking pretty good. There's a few bits that are a little bit framey, but I get the feeling that, like, as with any new console launch, it does take third parties a little bit of time to figure out how to get the most out of the system.
We're excited to bring another familiar agent.
There's already
to the
games on
platform.
here that I think developers would have just skipped on the original Switch because it would have been too big of a departure in terms of the graphics to get it actually running at a reasonable frame rate on the Switch.
I recognize that music. Oh my god, we're gonna get copyright.
No!
No!
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
They're making
The world's favorite spy is coming to
Oh,
the
it's the Hitman devs.
That's really cool.
That makes sense.
That's good.
The story of light and shadow that
If
never
it's based
fades
on like the
is reborn.
Daniel Craig era.
Mm.
I mean,
Bravely Default returns.
I mean that would be good, but like
remastered
imagine if it was the
definition,
goofy like 90s era of James Bond.
featuring the
Wow, that
Bravely
would be
Default
great.
commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
A little bit of
Enjoy your adventure
Bravely action.
with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Mr. O says the first Bravely Default. Why?
Presents the
Because they're
classic
gonna
fantasy
re-release all of them.
Bravely Default Fine Fury HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of
If they
light
don't release
once
it, they're
more.
gonna bravely default.
Alright. Somebody tell Curb.
Someone will be very happy about it. Someone will.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が
Do you
勃
think
発
they're gonna announce
伝
GTA
説の
5
始ま
on
り
this
を
thing?
追加シーンとともにお楽しみください
That's a really good question.
発売日は Nintendo
I
Switch
think
2の発
I
売
think
と同じ
Rockstar
日
would not want to miss the Switch 2, but I suspect that it might be after the main
GTA
launch.
6,
ソフトメーカーさんの
No, I think it will be
ご紹介の途中
like.
ですが
Do you remember how much
Nintendo
delayed the
にも
PC
関係
port
す
of
るタイ
GTA
トルを
5 was
ご紹介
compared to the
します
console ones? It'll be something like that, I
ご
would
覧ください
imagine. But who knows?
New game developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Hey, the girl
that-
geek, welcome to the chat.
KT. Triple A K Studio. What is that default name?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens.
Oh, it's gonna be
Join
Hyrule Warriors.
Who dwelled on
Yeah, I think you're right.
Their union led to a great and prosperous
I just
kingdom.
love the idea of naming your studio Triple A
But in
K
time,
Studio.
a terrible evil arose.
For console manufacturer.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which
Finally,
future
a
generations
Hyrule
would
Warriors
call
game that will run at more than 15 FPS.
the imprisonment.
This looks very, very Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Like they've fully lent into that art style.
Back in time.
If that's what this is, we're presuming it could be something completely new.
This is Tears of the Kingdom.
Hyrule
His
Castle?
wand of Gamelon! Let's go!
That must mean this really is the past.
Wait, are we playing as Zelda? Are we just like straight just
It's Hyrule Warriors.
It's Hyrule Warriors.
I mean, they did that with the other Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
Before the Wild. That was a prequel as well. That's cool though.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I love
That's a
how
neat
as soon
way of,
as soon as they panned over like 50 moblins, we were like, oh, it's Hyrule Warriors.
Oh yeah, it is Hyrule Warriors. Yeah.
I do like the way they kind of like split the story into multiple genres as well.
Yeah.
That way everyone is happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good name.
Disco is
Cool
hyped.
title.
Yeah, that's really cool.
ご
Okay,
覧いただいたのは
This holiday
東映
season.
テクモさんのゼルダ無双封印
Get
戦
ready
記
for
です
Dynasty Warriors.
もちろん
But with
任天堂
Hyrule
も
characters.
開発に協力していますかつてハイラル
You
王
gave them
国で起
access
き
to
た
our
封印
assets.
戦争その
And
知られざ
therefore,
る
we
真
take
実を描いた本
50%
作に
of all
ご期待ください
its profits.
That's really cool though.
ここで任天堂スイッチオンラインについてお知らせ
Okay.
です
Can we see playtest
Nintendo
news?
Switch
Please give us
Online は
playtest
スイッ
news.
チ2でも
Oh,
引
please, I
き
would
続
be
きご利用いただけ
so
ますそして任天堂スイッチオンライン
Bring us
プラス
the funny
追加パック
monkeys
に
back.
スイッチ2専用の加入者特典を新たにご用意しましたこちらをご覧ください
DS games.
Ooh.
GameCube.
Whoa!
There it
That's
is.
good.
Nintendo
Cool.
Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released
still
in
time.
2002. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend
That's interesting.
of Zelda,
So
the Wind Waker.
the HD version of this is going to be in
Transcending history and the
Wii U
world.
Purgatory
A
for
tale
all time,
of
I guess.
souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Wii U, Nintendo Classics.
Soul Calibur 2.
I didn't have Soul
Experience
Calibur
a
2
world
on my,
of white-knuckle racing at
on
speeds
any
over
form of
2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
2020.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience.
It'd be really funny if they
F-Zero
included
GX.
Master Chief in that Soul Calibur port,
games
because
that
Soul
support
Calibur was the
multiplayer,
Xbox
the
exclusive
four can play together
character.
locally or online.
Ooh,
Enjoy these
okay,
classic
cool.
games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Nice.
You can also check the controls
Oh wow,
for each title
it's got
and
suspend
customize
stuff.
them to your
I
liking.
didn't expect that. Oh, full customization on the controls.
More titles will be added in the future.
Chibi Robo!
Nintendo GameCube,
Coliseum,
Nintendo
very
Classics,
excited for that. I
the
did
Switch
not
2
expect
exclusive
Coliseum.
game library.
Yeah, but
comes
Mustard
with
Chibi
Nintendo Switch
Robo.
Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Oh, thank you, Disco. Sorry, I was wrong. It was
Dedicated controller
Darth
designed
Vader,
after the
right? In
original
Soul
GameCube
Calibur.
controller will also be released. It
So
can
is that
connect
like,
wirelessly and also has a C
Wow.
mode to
Base
quickly
tier
access
or-
game chat.
It's going to be plus,
The
surely.
Nintendo GameCube controller,
Or whatever they call it.
exclusively
Special
available for
voice chat
Nintendo Switch
GameCube
Online
controller.
members, will also be available
Finally.
the same day as
Controller
Nintendo
is-
Switch.
Update your
re-released that
GameCube
controller.
controller.
遊んでいただい
Did
て
you see-
もちろん
10
プレイしたことがない
Yeah. Did you see that the little small print said that it's only compatible with GameCube Switch Online
もち
games?
ろん
Like you
ご
can't
覧
use
の
it
ハ
for
ード
other
のタイ
games.
トルも Nintendo Switch 2で遊ぶことが
Oh,
できます
expansion pack, yeah.
Yeah.
それでは引き続きソフトメーカーさんのタイ
Okay,
ト
some
ル
more
をご
third
覧
party
くだ
stuff.
さい
Third parties. They still haven't talked about the Switch's like software in more detail.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Deltarune?
Ooh! Ooh! No! Okay, very cool.
wait, so that means Silksong might have actually a
Yes! Let's go! Oh man!
Is Deltarune still indie considering like Toby Fox is beloved by everyone?
Yeah.
I choose not to see because I've been avoiding as much Deltarune stuff as possible until I could play
Close
all
your
of
eyes.
it. I'm looking at chat.
Cover your eyes. Close your eyes.
Zert said, wait, how is the controller exclusive to members? They actually did this previously. You could only buy it from the Nintendo Online store
shop.
if you were a
I'm
member.
Randy from Gearbox.
Oh no.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship
Get outta
Borderlands
here,
game,
Randy,
will launch
you
on
stinky
Nintendo Switch
man.
2. Borderlands is back.
Borderlands is back!
Filled with wild enemies and outrageous
Let's
weapons.
go!
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
You sound too excited for me.
I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Civilization is back!
Of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish
Civ is
an
gonna go
empire
hard
and
with
guide your
mouse
people
mode,
throughout
though.
the ages of history.
Oh, it is!
With the new mouse controls,
Yes!
players can enjoy a more intuitive
Back
gameplay
with
experience.
mouse mode!
I'm
Civ
actually
7
really,
launches on
really
the same
surprised
day as Switch
Nintendo
2.
didn't call mouse
And
mode
if you
anything
already
other
own the
than
Nintendo
mouse
Switch
mode.
version, you can experience mouse
Joy
controls on
mouse.
Switch 2
Yeah.
by purchasing the upgrade.
Mousy mode.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx, and I'm Dan Bishop.
2K.
Our final announcement for today.
Oh,
WWE 2K.
The little
coming to Nintendo
chyron for their name
plus NBA 2K
didn't really make sense there.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
They only have it set up to come in from the left, so the one on the right just cut off weirdly on the right.
Oh, weird.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
It feels like something that the editor only realized like the day before having to have this in, and they just did not have the asset.
Nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Taste amazing.
This feels published by Team 17.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the
You
top.
said Team 17 like it was a slug.
Ha! Nicely done.
Yeah, you never know.
I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Oh, it's a Konami thing.
Cool.
Hi,
Survival
I'm
game.
Dave Crooks
That's,
from Dodge Roll.
Oh, Choops!
Dungeon!
Choops must be very pleased right now.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, it's like
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
Exclusive to like.
Now reloaded in a new 3D
Oh!
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
Oh!
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Like,
look at all
Just over the
the
moon.
look at all the physics on the shell casings there.
it had very much like
This looks claymation.
Is this Astroneer? Is that what it's called?
No Man's Sky.
Gungeon reminded me of Astrobot in the sense of like, let's just get as much stuff on the screen as possible.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, good stuff. Wow.
The way they all face the camera.
I'm having to. Oh, it's a brand new thing.
Awesome. Astroneer Expedition. I love Deep Space Adventure.
It's back, baby.
Hello.
I'm having to like mentally do something in my mind where I used to be so disinterested in third-party ports or third-party releases on the Switch because there was always a better place to play it for me. Like on PC, typically for most indie games was like the place that I wanted to play it because of performance compromises. But now there's mouse con, now there's gonna be much better frame rate, much better resolution. I'm like having to recalibrate to be like, oh, okay, this would actually be the best place to play this.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2で
FF7
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
I thought Switch was going to be
ニット
relegated
が
to
脱出までを描い
by
た
mobile
3部
games.
作シリーズの1作目となり
That's
20
insane.
年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
Final Fantasy back.
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
So long. And now that it's basically finished, it's like, oh hey, by the way, we're now immediately porting it to the Switch too.
They're stealing all the games from Sony. First Patapon and everybody's golf, but now this. Sony and Shepard.
Yeah! Let's go!
This is a historical event. Like, we never had so many bold predictions.
Mustard, please don't die. You need to be able to play Silk Song.
Oh, my chest!
Finally put the town horn up on eBay.
Oh, man! Oh, man! Oh! I mean...
My bingo card is
Oh, man! Oh, my poor chest! Oh.
I don't know whether you spotted, but
incredible.
a lot of these games they're showing off in this little montage have the Switch 2 edition suffix, and whereas some don't, and it's very, very interesting to see which ones get which. And the other thing is a lot of launch day choices here. See, like that one's specifically Switch 2 edition. And that was a game we saw in the Switch 1 Direct.
It's time. Man, they're going all out on this.
たくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。
Video games, welcome to the stream, and also hello everybody who's just joining us. There's still like 10 minutes left.
Last third-party announcement.
That's insane. GBG2.
Still hope.
JD predicts Silent Hill. It's kind of giving.
I give you.
It's kind of giving me Castlevania.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. That 3D one that Kojima like produced. Do you remember that?
I give you.
Yes.
My life. Turn. A wheel. And transport him.
On a wheel?
To a night of moonlight.
Is this something to do with Bloodborne?
Humanity's very dusk.
It's Warhammer.
Oh, it's Squid Game. It's the little biscuit thing. Cut it out of his head.
Bloodborne something, I guess.
Wait. Yo! It is Bloodborne! Hold on a heckin' second!
Mustard, do you know if this is something new or is this a port?
This is gonna be something new. Is this Bloodborne 2? Have they just like sneakily go, hey, Bloodborne 2? No way! Come on! What?
All the characters being revealed reads like fighting game.
Yeah, it really does. That's a good shout.
It's Bloodborne car. Brought to us by Bundler. It's back.
Yeah, Zert
they're
says.
showing, like...
I was just gonna say, Zert says Switch is now the FromSoft console.
Yeah.
Friendship ended with Sony.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's yeah. It's a standard kind of Soulsborne thing, but in the Bloodborne universe.
Oh, look, God.
I've got.
He looks
There's
like
so many. There's so many things I can be saying.
He looks like Glowhawks from Rayman.
Has been the thing to do.
I pray that you are able. Carry
What is
off.
happening?
Guys, I was so promoted. You showed me a cow in a car, you know.
Wait, Yarnum it! We're straight out of Yarnum with this one, baby!
I can't believe they tried to kill Buster by showing Silk Song and Blood.
I just barely got over what?
The Duskbloods? Okay.
So it's not Bloodborne. Okay,
it's
right.
a new game.
I thought it was Yarnum.
Well, it could be a Demon Souls to Dark Souls kind of thing. Maybe.
Oh,
Hashtag Ratty Gang.
That's a Ratty Gang.
Yeah.
Ratty Gang.
Only on Switch 2. Wow.
Wow.
フロムソフトウェアさんが手掛ける完全新作タイトルです。どのようなゲームなのかについては、ディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますので、ぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。ご出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。
This feels like a real correction on previous launches where third-party support just wasn't there. Like they knew they wanted strong third-party support from the game because it arrived on the Switch, but it took a long time to actually get to a point where I guess Nintendo was comfortable with it.
There's more.
They really said, "Oh, this is one more thing." I've got sweats, man.
That feels like Smash.
No.
What's that? Kirby?
This feels like Smash.
Wait, is this Smash?
It feels like Smash.
I mean,
Smash more ultimate?
Sakurai loves showing Kirby being the hero of Smash.
Kirby!
Sakurai loves throwing curveballs.
Yeah. Okay, new Kirby game or Smash?
Smash, 100% Smash. They'd never light Kirby that way in a Kirby game.
No.
I was wrong!
Kirby Kart?
It's Air Ride or whatever it was called, right? That's crazy!
Oh!
Maybe?
Is that why Sakurai...
It is.
That's bonkers!
Sakurai tweeted the direct announcement by
Yes.
saying, haha. Like he just laughed.
That's incredible.
Jesus.
Wow! Wait, they're just calling it... Oh, Air Riders, alright. Little,
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
a weird logo.
Never heard of him.
Yeah!
He's back directing Kirby. It's been a long time.
Crazy.
任天堂ゲームキューブのカービィのエアライド以来22年ぶりに完全新作が登場します。
Please somebody Photoshop the logo to say Kirby Air Fryers, please.
次が
Your wish is
最後の
my
映像と
command,
なります。
sire.
ご覧ください。
Last trailer for today.
Wait, but there's two. Just one more thing.
My heart can't take anymore. What is that?
This looks like a Rare game.
Oh, it does. The eyes. Wait. Banjo? Do you think they bring Banjo back from the
They're
dead?
stealing FromSoft from Sony, and they're stealing Banjo from Microsoft.
I mean, if they're not gonna do anything with it. Oh no, this is.
No.
Wait, Donkey Kong? I saw monkeys.
What?
Donkey Kong!
New design!
Oh, he looks good!
That's Kazooie.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks so good. Look at his fur.
Great. Let's go. I mean, I guess you were right. It is rare.
Well, who is it that's working on this? Like, is this actually...
It's Nintendo reclaiming... Oh!
That's right. Display, damage. That's amazing.
That's Minecraft. Okay, so basically, I think they changed the design because all the old, like, classic design is from Rare. Like, this is their Nintendo design.
Yeah, but who's working on this, though? Like, there's no way they would get Rare back for this.
Well, that's the thing. I think they changed the design just because they want to make Donkey Kong Bears again.
Gorgeous.
But it has so many, like, rare cues.
Yeah.
I love that design. It's so fluffy. Also, I love the, like, overalls.
Yeah, it's a great look.
Yeah.
He looks so good.
Oh, Majora's Mask.
So expressive.
Yeah. Dare I say that's the best he is ever looked.
Yeah, it's a very, very
Oh.
The bosses were giving, Forgotten Land.
Bonanza!
Just copyright Nintendo.
So this is like just first party Nintendo then?
Looks like it.
Oh wow, July.
ご
Okay.
覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの新しい 3D アクションゲームドンキーコングバナンザです。唯一
Bonanza's
無
a
二のパワー
good
で
name.
敵も
It's a good name.
壁も
Bonanza.
地面も 全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を
I
突き進みます。
still don't think this is enough to make me care
詳
about
細は
Donkey
改め
Kong.
てお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
Oh, but he looks so cute.
He
though.
does, he
ここま
does.
でご覧いただきありがとうございま
My
す。
God, this direct was insane.
Yeah.
改めてになりますが、任天堂スイッチ2の発売
June
日は
5th.
6
They
月5日で
still haven't
す。
given us a price.
最後に
No.
発売する本体のご紹介です。
5,000
まずは
pounds.
任天堂スイッチ2の本体です。
For free.
これに加え、ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も発
No
売し
white
ます。
theme. I'm disappointed.
詳しくはダイレクト終了後に公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
Also, no OS detail. I'm sad.
駆け足になりましたが、
No what?
今回お伝えする内容は
Like
以上に
no
なりま
details
す。
on the operating
発
system,
売ま
new
で
themes or
も
whatever.
うしばらく
Maybe in
待
the
っていただく
treehouse
ことにな
stuff,
り
or
ます
maybe
が
on the
任天堂
website,
スイ
we'll
ッチ
get a
2を
bit more of a
皆さ
dive
んに
into
ご
that.
体験いただけることを
I'm
今から
surprised
と
they
ても
haven't
楽しみにしてい
given
ま
us a
す。
price yet.
最後までご覧いただき
Maybe it'll just be the end
That's
slate.
one of those things- It also just like I think it's one of those things that would age by far the worst if they said, "Oh, this is what the official price line is."
Yeah.
That's it.
Wild.
Wow. Okay.
Jerry.
Let's,
I need to breathe. That was a
yes. Let's
Holy smokes.
let's switch over to our little setup for a
The
minute and
studio.
yeah.
I'm gonna pull up my bingo card and see what I can check off because that was a lot.
That was a
That
lot.
was a lot of.
How you feeling, chat?
So much.
Whew. I'm just quickly
Oh,
checking
boy.
the website to see if there's pricing there
see.
yet, but it looks
I-
like it's still showing the presentation as upcoming. Man, that was huge.
There was so much there. I'm gonna need to hang up my wig and clown horn. I can't believe it.
You're retiring.
Actually, yeah. They said, "Oh, 2025." So
Mhm.
I mean, there wasn't much there, but there was something.
It's true. It's true.
The deets on the actual console, it's so well designed. What just such a well thought out thing. It feels like they really took on a lot of the criticisms of the Switch One and went, okay, yeah, we're gonna fix these things up.
I suppose, yeah, I think that's a really good point. I suppose one thing that the more iterative hardware design has allowed them this time is to like really reflect on the things that were fed back on the Switch One, and make those changes. Whereas previously we have had such profound changes to their systems, like it from the Wii to the Wii U, even though there was obviously confusion there, the core gameplay with the gamepad changed enough that a lot of the criticisms of the Wii couldn't really directly be kind of translated and addressed into the Wii U. But then even more so with the Switch from the Wii U. Like it was very much a brand new thing. Whereas this time around, the core, portable and handheld and docked dynamic is still very much there. The Joy-Cons are still very much there. They've just kind of expanded on it and taken that feedback into consideration.
Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with what I've seen. Now, obviously, we don't have a price attached to it just yet, but it's looking really solid. Like a really well put together, like a really good presentation as well. Like that hour just zipped by. Like it was so dense with information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need to rewatch it just to kind of unpack things a little bit more.
Yeah.
I didn't get a bingo, surprisingly.
Oh wow!
Really? Do you want to share your crossed bingo card?
I'll just post it on the Discord, maybe.
Yeah, I think if you're not already in the Nintendo Direct thread for today, head on over there to see Voxy's predictions and which ones came true. I'm just looking currently at the Nintendo of America social media to see if I can find any
even
additional
just
information.
Outside of the treasure trove of games we've got, it's honestly such a weird era for Nintendo, because like, you know the thing, like, oh, Nintendo's never been about power, and now they're like, oh yeah, our console does 60 FPS, 120 frames per second. It does 4K at 60 HDR. They just like thrown so many specs at us.
And that's effectively what they led with too. I mean, obviously they had the Mario Kart World stuff up front, but then once they got into the meat of it, it was a lot about the hardware specs, and it was a lot about what what it was capable of. And I guess there must have been conversations like that with third parties to get them to port that stuff, to convince them that it was a solid enough piece of hardware for that. But then it also felt like they were kind of doing that for us too, where it was like, we want you to know that we believe that this will be capable, and it will stand up against other consoles. They're definitely still not trying to like get into the PS5, Xbox Series 1 space. I think in terms of like the graphics and like they're not chasing that, but they are making something that will at least be able to handle a lot of those bigger titles, it seems.
The thing that I clocked that I was really interested with, and it was particularly with regards to Metroid, was the option to have either a higher fidelity mode or a higher frame rate mode, which I think is the fact
that's such a non-Nintendo thing to do.
Yeah. But the fact that it can run at 120 FPS at 720p in handheld mode is just insane to me. Like the fact that they've got such a high hertz display just in handheld mode, it's a game changer. That is like I'm really genuinely struggling to articulate just how impressed I am.
Nasilla brings up a very interesting point. They didn't talk about battery life.
They didn't talk about battery life.
What was the estimated battery life for the launch Switch? Because obviously it did get a bit of a boost.
I think between 3 and 8 hours, depending on the title.
Oof, yeah. At best, we're probably expecting the same thing for this, aren't we?
Yeah. When I bought my Switch 1, I bought it specifically because it had an estimated 4-hour battery life. I bought my Switch a few months after it had come out, so there was.
So I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it. It was just like, I bought it specifically because of that battery life. But
yeah,
I am nervous about that actually.
Yeah, I remember like they said specifically like, oh, we're expecting like 3 hours on Zelda Breath of the Wild and up to something on less demanding games.
Disco asks, does the Switch 2 have an Ethernet port? They showed us the internals of the dock, right? And it did look like it had one. Yeah, directly built in. They have not updated the website at all. Like, none of those games that were announced today seem to have pages publicly available yet, which surprises me. I was expecting at least Mario Kart World to have one by now. I might quickly check Nintendo Japan in case they've done that.
Are you on the US one?
I was on the UK one.
The US one still isn't.
Okay, so the Japan one has. They've got a Mario Kart World page. Let me just post this, and I'm gonna show it on stream.
I'm getting yen to pounds up real quick.
Well, I don't know whether there's a pricing, but let me just switch over to my.
I love that key art.
That's really good.
I like that the Mario Kart World's URL is just called
yes. Okay, let's have a look at this together.
It does have a price.
It's in yen.
Hang on. It is. Hang on. Let me just do a very quick conversion there. That.
Oh, chat, if you're still there, I think the all-powerful Mario Kart World website broke my internet. It seems. I can't hear anyone. I'm still alive. Where did everyone go? Just give me 1 second, chat. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I don't know why, but the Mario Kart website broke my internet.
Oh. I'm gonna convert that to euro. 53 yen. I mean, I'm gonna do to USD. 360 US dollars.
Yeah, that's a good price. That's
so. Does that mean it could be like $300 still? I mean, they wouldn't do a straight conversion, though. I guess.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna guess like 400. No.
And there are probably tariffs as well. I think
399 might be. Yeah, 399 might be a reasonable
might be a
guess.
Bingo stamp. Might be a bingo stamp right there for you, Voxy.
I mean,
Joy-Con wheels.
No confirmation. I can't stamp it. Joy-Con wheels? Where?
Yeah. Oh, can you?
Oh, they look good.
Can you see my stream?
Oh. No,
Yeah,
it's not sharing anymore.
I'm looking at your stream on YouTube.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because you disconnected, so I couldn't.
Oh no. I can get that back up in a sec. What time are we expecting the treehouse stuff today, by the way? Does anyone know?
I'm gonna check. April 3rd. That's tomorrow. It's not today.
Oh, right. Yes, there's none today. Okay. I want to check it.
My God, I think my favorite thing about Mario Kart World is we're finally gonna have like fun characters instead of everyone's a baby now.
Yeah. Seeing a bunch of new characters is amazing, or not new characters, but new to the series.
The DK redesign for Mario Kart World suddenly makes a lot more sense when it's like, oh, we're also releasing a dedicated like DK game where it's had like substantial. That's really cool.
Okay, that's just the portion of the direct. I wanted to see if they were going to give us any more info on whatever this is called, the like welcome exhibition stuff.
It's strange that they would put up the price of the bundle, but not of the base console.
Yeah. So they really want people to be playing like the killer app game that they've got.
It could be that there's a little bit of like RRP kind of discrepancy where like each seller might have a little bit of room, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just a kind of a strange way of announcing things. Like they're just gonna bury it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here's the console only price. So MSRP is 49,000 yen. Well, nearly 50,000.
If I'll just call it 50,000.
Yeah.
So pound sterling, that's £258 and 15 pence. In US dollars, it's just that's current exchange rate. That's about $334.35.
Okay.
That's really affordable. I mean, that's obviously before any other chicanery going on, but
I'm desperate for Nintendo UK to put up this info. It's
yeah, me too. It's like it's honestly weird that they wouldn't just say it in the video.
Yeah.
Maybe they were genuinely like adjusting the price after they locked in that direct. I don't know. Like I'm just trying to think of reasons.
Oh, wait. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so in euro, they announced the price in euro. $469.99 for the base and $509.99 for Mario Kart bundle. I'm gonna check quickly Nintendo UK because they might have put it out.
I just had a look and I didn't see it there when I checked. It must have been very new.
Maybe on Twitter?
Oh, let me have a look.
I'm having a look on the Nintendo UK website right now, and
it's probably on Twitter because
IGN has reported that in the UK the base bundle, so no Mario Kart World, will be £395.99. Very strange price, but £5 short of £400. If you want the Mario Kart World bundle, it's £430.
Okay,
man, that's
in the UK. That's right, not for
tag.
Yeah,
that's substantial
for
compared to
Europe.
the Japanese price tag.
Nintendo Switch 2 US price. Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so it says $449.99 in the US in businesswire.com.
Okay. Yeah, it did seem like they were hiding the price or burying the price a little bit. Like, it's still not up on the UK site, but it looks like reputable news outlets are reporting it now.
Yeah. Oof. So it's like dead cheap in Japan, like dead cheap. But...
So I'm seeing a Spanish price listing for Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Digital Mario Kart World would be €79.99. Physical will be €89.99. And Donkey Kong Bonanza will be $69.99 digital and $79.99.
Wow, that's quite a
Louise.
That's quite an increase.
Good thing they upgraded the storage, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. Because, like, usually I'm kind of used to physical being cheaper, at least where I buy them on Amazon. I wonder if it's still going to be the case. I don't know.
Yeah. Only time will tell, it seems.
But
how
that
is the
hefty.
reality of the price affecting people's thoughts on the Direct currently? I mean, compared to other consoles on the market, it is not expensive, but I think maybe optimistically folks were hoping for something a little bit less.
My Nintendo store, which is, by the way, currently in a queue system because there's so much traffic.
Oh, wow.
And it's available on pre-order on April 8th. So
okay.
I never seen that, like having to wait in a queue to go on the website.
It's amazing.
Disco says, "Dude, I'm gonna have to buy 2 of these to play split screen with my wife."
Wow.
I'm gonna check the Nintendo store.
Racer.
This is
okay. My Nintendo Store US. Let's see if it's up already.
This is the Nintendo Japan launch day lineup that's announced so far. So, Arcade Archives, Ridge Racer, whatever this Path of the Goddess game is, Cyberpunk, Survival Kids, Shine, Post Be Your Idol, Street Fighter 6, Split Faction, Deltarune, the Welcome Exhibition thing. What is that series called? I forget what the actual name is. But Nobunaga's Ambition. I'm trying to remember what the name of that series is beyond that. Hitman, Fast Fusion, Fortnite, Puyo Puyo Tetris, sorry. Bravely, Hogwarts, Mario Kart World.
Sorry, I think
Yakuza
your
0.
mic glitched out for a second.
Oh, okay. Well, check and read. These are the launch day ones.
No, I was doing a joke because you named
Yes. And then this Atlas game. Sorry. It was...
Is there anything further down?
Well, yes, but it's like launch window rather than launch day. So only
I just need any form of morsel about Hollow Knight. Like the even if it's just like, it's vaguely gonna be this month.
Yeah. Interesting that we're only, I mean, it's a big one, but we're only getting one first party. Oh, that's not actually true. We're getting 2. We're getting Mario Kart World and we're getting the Welcome Exhibition from Nintendo on launch day.
Arch said Ridge Racer at $450, the PS3 sequel.
Wow. Disco has it said in all caps, Goombas in carts. Did we see that? That's amazing.
Yes.
I'm so scared to go back on this page. It broke my stream last time.
I think I'm gonna try and read the developer interview in a bit because I'm sure there's like lots of interesting stuff in here.
Is that still only up in Japanese currently?
It's up on the US site.
Oh, amazing.
I can link it to you if you want.
Yes,
It's a
please.
really stylish website, by the way.
It
Like,
is,
I can't get over just how good.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. We'll have a little skim through this, and then I think we'll kind of start to wind down. I'm seeing if anything... I mean, I want to have a proper read, and I recommend you do the same at home, but I'm just seeing if anything jumps out to me. Okay, so just saw this one here. The question was, were there moments where you wish the processing speed of the Switch 1 was faster? And the first response is definitely.
Definitely.
Oh, and there's like even a question about how like people might wonder about like whether they're going to lose their experimental touch because, you know, this is like the first iterative console in a while for Nintendo.
Mm. Is that the section where they're talking about Ring Fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there's still so much cool gimmicky stuff, like the mouse controls.
Yeah.
They kind of glossed over it, but then showed more during specific game demos. But like, being able to combine a mouse with like a one-hand controller with a stick. That's going to be
so
cool.
Yeah.
And also dual mouse and gyro support as well.
I'm trying to see if IR is definitely gone from the Joy-Con. Like, we haven't had confirmation yet, right?
I think it's gone.
Man.
Because there's no IR window anywhere.
Yeah.
Holding Dom's shoulder and going, they're gone, Dom. You need to move on, man.
I'm gonna do a search for IR.
Yeah. I guess that's why they have that caveat of like supported games, because that is the one thing from wait. Actually, speaking of, does that mean you're checking each game from the huge library of Switch titles to make sure they're all compatible? Sasaki says, oh yes, we're checking them all one by one, more than 10,000 games in total. 10,000, that's a huge number.
Wow.
Kawamoto says, even with all those checks, it might not be that all Switch games run perfectly in time for the launch of Switch 2, but we will continue to our efforts so that we can support as many Switch games as possible. Of course, it's not physically possible to support certain games like Nintendo Labo, VR Kit, which was designed to fit the dimensions of the Switch hardware as sizes don't match. They've not said anything about whether or not you can connect a Switch 1 controller, but that to me... Oh, right, because you need to put the Switch system in the VR thing, so that's still on the table. I think GBG is still safe to run on Switch 2.
I mean, I wasn't doubting... Well... Node-on, like the IR Node-on, not gonna work. So
yeah, but if you can connect a Switch 1 Joy-Con, then that would be fine.
Oh wow. Okay, so So they're talking about retro compatibility with Switch. So basically, they're not compatible hardware-wise. So they're kind of using a kind of like what's it called, like recompiling for the Switch 2.
Oh, like an emulation layer, or
yeah, kind of they're saying something between a software emulator and a hardware compatibility.
Huh.
So and it says it's performed on a real-time basis as the data is read. So I think it's basically like recompile on the go or something.
Interesting.
I think it's kind of like how when Apple transitioned to their new like in-house CPUs, they had that layer.
Yeah.
To still run legacy software.
Animal Crossing.
I'm just seeing whether
Animal Crossing.
No, Switch 2 is not listed here yet.
you got a Nintendo clock though, bro.
That's true. I could.
They considered Super Nintendo Switch for the name.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it looks like the English language stuff really has not updated yet. All right, I think let's leave it here for now, unless anyone's got any closing thoughts that they want to share. That was a really amazing direct, even with the little bit of a sting with the pricing. I think that really exceeded our wildest expectations in terms of what they showed off here.
Yeah, really cool.
Switch to US price, come on. Maybe it's updated in an official capacity? No, just Nintendo Switch price 2 confirmed, $449 US. Ooh. It will come with the Joy-Con controllers, Joy-Con grip, the straps, dock, ultra high-speed HDMI cable, so it's going to be able to do like the 4K and whatever. AC adapter and charging cable. So they're like fully separate, which is neat. I like that.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Online playtest mysteriously absent. I was kind of hoping that we would see something on
Me too,
that,
I'm sad.
I've just noticed I have the press email for the Switch 2 to see whether that gives any additional details. Just scanning through now. Goes over the game chat stuff, but it really is just a repeat of what we saw.
Interesting caveat. So the Japanese console can only be used with a Japanese Nintendo account and only supports the Japanese language to avoid
wow,
good exchange rates.
So region locking is back.
But in a weird way.
Yeah.
And they sell a different global version.
Whoa.
But it's like 20,000 yens more.
Wow, interesting.
So they're really like trying to combat the weak yen.
Yeah.
So it means I can't do a cheap holiday to Japan. While I'm there, pick up a Switch.
No, they planned that.
Okay, so the press email does have some interesting details that are a little tricky to get elsewhere currently. So one of the headings is crisp audio quality and spatial 3D sound, where it talks about specifically the three-dimensional audio stuff that they showed off in the direct. I'm very, very clear what that actually... Or curious, I'm not very clear. I'm very curious what that actually means for sound implementation in games. And they also mention the multiple people playing one title with game share. So that is inviting people to play together with local play using two Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
The price was £395.99, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because Freddie was asking it better not be $399. Well, it's not technically.
Yeah.
But it's basically it.
I'm just gonna compare that to a PS5. Man, okay. That's kind of
How much is a PS5 nowadays?
If you're getting a PS5 standard, so like one with the disc drive on it, bundled with Astrobot, it's £429.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what's happening, Freddie, is I think the prices are only up on the Nintendo Store web pages, but like they're on a weird queue system because there's just so much traffic now.
I suppose it is worth saying that UK price that I quoted was only what IGN reported. So far, I don't think there has been official word from Nintendo UK on pricing.
No.
But I'm presuming it's IGN. I think it's a fairly solid guess.
Those prices for games, they sting. Like $80, well, like €80 for Mario Kart. That's crazy. That's a spicy meatball.
But don't worry, it will never come down in price. It's okay. Like it's. I remember when Heart Gold came out. Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out for the DS. I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll just pick it up when it's cheaper. And what a fool I was! What a fool I was! Because it just got more pricey.
Yeah, but like it's crazy because I remember when there were discussions about, oh, what if Nintendo raised the price to like €70, but now it's 80.
Yeah.
And the Pro Controller is gonna be €89.99.
Wow.
Yowza.
And the camera is gonna be $59.99.
Such a chewy logo.
I know. I realized I'd left that up on the screen because I was looking through the email here, but
man, those prices, they sting a little.
Yeah.
I'll be real.
Yeah. I have a screenshot here of the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. It's from the trailer that we saw in the Direct.
Okay.
It's the Maracas physics demo. And there are 5 objectives listed. Shake the beads 20 times. Use the D-pad to change appearance of the maraca. Shake a rubber ball 20 times. Gently roll the beads. And question mark. They're the 5 objectives.
It's so funny.
So I was just having a look at re-looking at the Mario Kart thing. It looks like 20 races.
Okay.
That's what I counted.
I'm looking to see.
It's funny because I was hyped as all heck, but like now I'm seeing the price. It's like someone threw a bucket of ice water at me.
So it makes sense. Like for me, I'm like, okay, yeah, that scans because it's the hardware specs are really impressive.
Yeah, that's true. But like, oh my god, the weak yen is really.
Yep.
It's really hitting them hard.
Because I was initially like, oh, like if it is really this cheap, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like 59,000.
By the way, someone made a collage of all the funny Donkey Kong faces, and they look fantastic.
Amazing.
Like he looks so good.
He looks incredible.
Mustard, just to confirm what you said earlier, in the Nintendo email, it says 24 drivers can compete in a race. So we've got an official count on the number of drivers. Your quick maths was pretty spot on. Boom. Just looking to see if anything else catches my eye before we wrap up. Mario Kart World stuff. Oh, hey, there's a pack shot here for Mario Kart World, and the header is huge. Presumably, this isn't final. I'll share this in the Nintendo Direct thread as soon as we end here. But like a huge header, like a Switch 1 style box.
Oh. Dom, I'm very sorry, but they put up this official like US page for Nintendo Switch, and there's some like little details.
Great,
there.
let's take a look. Do not apologize for that. That's great news.
Apologize right now.
Oh, is this? This looks like the same stuff to me. Are you on a different page?
They should on the features page. I'm just looking down because they had an accessibility page specifically that showed some.
Do you mind linking me to that, because it looks like I am seeing something else here.
The header for the C button section is called C button has entered the chat. That's very good.
Nice. Is it this one?
Oh, hang on. There were like prices there if you scroll up.
Yeah, this Nintendo Switch 2. The one big button that says Nintendo.
There we go. There's US prices.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Down at the bottom of the page, Dom. Sorry, I'm kind of delayed because I'm just watching on the stream. Yeah,
okay.
the menu that says like accessories and whatnot.
Okay, let's have a look through here. I'm gonna take a look at the accessory stuff first. So, the Pro Controller is looking like it's $80. I am taking a quick look at the Joy-Con again just to confirm. Yeah, there's no IR window. $90. Yeah.
Tech specs page.
Amazing. Thank you. In fact, I will queue that up to look at.
An accessibility page as well.
Nice.
So the accessibility, okay, home menu looks exactly the same, just a little rounder.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
It's very round.
But you can change the size of the text. You can make everything bold. You can change the eye contrast and stuff. That's good. Text to speech. That's crazy. And speech to text on game chat.
Nice.
That's insane.
I like subtitles.
I wonder, please just put themes already, guys.
They do have display color where you can invert the color, and that gives you kind of a night mode. But I don't know whether we've got like themes actually supported.
Okay, so yeah, home menu. There's a few interesting icons though.
Yeah, you seen this one here? The kind of pale blue.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, I think it's the download play thing. Actually.
Oh, but it's different to how it looks on the Switch one, isn't? No, that's. Oh.
No, like the thing that you said where you can like have one copy of the game and share it with.
Right.
Yeah. That thing that we just watched on.
Also, eShop icon is red now. It's not orange anymore.
What that share, like the teal share button, initially I was like, the Nintendo Switch 2 is the first Nintendo game to support faxing.
I did see like a casting thing being like rumored, like you could cast it to the dock or something. But like, I think this is just gonna be the game sharing.
Oh, here we go. Approximately 2 to 6.5 hours for the battery life. So that's quite a range.
Okay.
I guess if you're like 120 FPS playing the not Bloodborne, you're probably looking more like the 2 hours. If you're playing the Switch version of I don't know.
No IR sensor confirmed. They don't list it anymore.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right Joy-Con still has an FC. Battery life approximately 20 hours
for the Joy-Cons.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Pro controller, HD Rumble 2, motion control, C button, capture button. The button you can. Oh, audio jack 4-pole stereo. So I guess that means it has a mic compatibility as well.
Yeah. As we suspected, but it's nice to get a confirmation.
It's a shame it's not transparent anymore, though. I like that.
Yeah, that was cool. Okay.
Oh my god, the charging grip is $34.99. Jeez.
Okay, so this is a nice little breakdown. This is how an upgrade for specifically Mario Party Jamboree would work.
Oh, nice.
So it's the Nintendo Switch game plus the new ways to play. So I guess that's like the game chat stuff and the Oh, well, they break out the mouse controls separately. So what is the new way to play?
I
think it's like the new game. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, the TV mode.
Show. Yeah.
Right, so they're the like extra mini games that are not going to get backported to the Switch version.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the 1440p resolution.
It doesn't do 4K.
Yeah. So okay. I think we kind of we kind of settled on this as we were watching, but effectively, you can play basically all of your Switch games without any kind of upsell on your Switch 2.
Yeah.
However, they are going to be releasing a bunch of Switch 2 versions, the majority of which have new content as well as visual enhancements. So very. Do
they have any details on the upgrade path?
I was hoping that they would show that here, but it doesn't seem so. I wonder whether some of that digital cart stuff they showed in last week's Direct will be tied in, where if you've got a physical copy of Mario Party Jamboree, you would turn it into the digital card, and then you can upgrade through this, maybe?
the thing that they showed in the presentation, don't know if you saw it, was they're saying, oh, if you wanted to upgrade, it looked like, you know, like when you go to like Game or something like that, some sort of game retailer, that you'd have those weird little plastic cards to give you V-Bucks or stuff like that. It looked like one of those where it's like some form of digital payment that you so I'm presuming that you'd need to have the cart plugged. Like, this is just me speculating. But it'd be like you have the cart plugged into your Switch 2. You presumably redeem some sort of code that goes, okay, yeah, we verified that you got Jamboree. We'll do the upgrade to the Switch 2 version.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's a little thing here that says what the kind of compatibility would be for a Switch 2 version of a game. So Switch, if you've got two Switch 2s, you could share your copy of Mario Party Jamboree Switch Edition with another Switch 2, but you couldn't share it with a Switch 1.
Okay, yeah.
Nintendo Switch systems can receive compatible games locally too, but obviously because this is a Switch 2 game, that wouldn't work.
Right. Well, I think what the implication there was that it was saying that, with the Switch 2, only the Switch 2 can digitally share the game.
And only the Switch 2 can do it online instead of local.
Right, yeah. So, okay, yeah, that's two separate things to unpack there. So I think you're exactly right, Mustard. The Switch 2 is like the host, almost.
Correct,
but the Switch 1 can be the recipient of compatible games.
Which is cool. That's cool.
And yeah, Voxy, as you said, Switch 2 is the only one that can do stuff online.
Right.
Also about the price, yeah, there's a good point I was made. We've had 8 years worth of inflation since Switch 1.
Yeah.
Like, basically, the base price of the Switch at launch is basically $400 or whatever.
I think the comparison to the PS5 is a fair one to make, though.
Yeah. They're definitely closer in terms of release dates.
Arch says the price of the games hits harder than the price of the console. I think that's a good point as well, where it's like the console is a hefty purchase, but it's a one-time thing, whereas every time you want to get a game, you're looking at significantly more than...
I'm hoping that some places will probably give more decent prices.
Maybe.
Youch.
That's where you're wrong, Buck.
120 euro for a next Zelda. Let's go.
Currently, there is only 6 games listed as being compatible with GameShare. Jamboree, 3D World, Clubhouse, Toad, and Odyssey.
Oh, wow.
As well as
Jamboree will not be shareable online.
Because it's got the in-game sharing stuff, I presume. Like, it's got the webcam support, it's got the voice support already inside Jamboree TV.
Yeah, but like, you can't share the game online.
Because but I guess like if the webcam is already being used by the software, the system level game chat stuff might not work.
Right.
I think, yeah.
So it's like what we were talking about earlier on with how the Switch will manage its additional hardware functions. Like, will it have basically the performance broadband to be able to handle sharing stuff and the game itself and the external plugins, so things like the webcam and the like smart background removal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, how will it be able to handle all of that?
That's also like kind of an expected feature. Like, I didn't think Nintendo would try and make the webcam part so immersive.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting a camera thing at all, but like, to them actually making it into like a gaming peripheral as well is crazy.
Wait, Freddy says it does say that GBG has game share. It's on Switch 2. Wait, have they updated game pages with game share compatibility?
That's a good.
I'm just saying the Xbox Connect.
You might need to search.
It's
gonna be front page.
No, that's true. Is there a search?
Look in GBG chats. I smell it. I smell a joke. A joke.
If I've gone on a detour and it's not even going to be here, I'm going to cry.
Oh wait, no. Wait, it is.
Wait.
It is on the Japanese page because
it actually is. GBG is actually on there.
I got so excited I didn't know how to spell game anymore.
Oh, wait. For some Nintendo Switch software, free update data will be distributed.
Cool.
That's wild. Yeah, very cool.
And GBG is going to get one, apparently.
That's cool. Nice.
Interesting. So some games will have free updates, others will have like DLC.
Yes, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool that there are some
games we don't care about are not
going. So nothing on the US site about share support with GBG currently.
No.
But that's great to know. I brought this picture up because it confirms that you can charge through the top USB-C. I was guessing that would be the case, but we hadn't seen it yet. This is a great demonstration of how useful that would be in tabletop mode.
But I'd still put like a grain of salt on the GBG thing. It might not mean the sharing features as much as it could just mean, it's gonna run at a higher resolution, I think.
Right, that could just be like switch to upgrades generally. Nice. Let's leave it here, I think. I want to say a big thank you to you both, Mustard and Voxy, for joining me for what is, as you described, Voxy, a historic occasion. That was
my pleasure.
Yeah, that was absolutely jam-packed.
Huge direct.
Yeah. I will say this directly to Freddie. I am aware that I need to start planning my Mario Kart 7 stream, so keep your eyes peeled for that. As the legend foretold.
Mario Kart? Wait, what?
About 3 years ago, I said when the next mainline Mario Kart game is announced, I would stream Mario Kart 7, and I'm gonna keep my word. I will do that eventually. I will definitely be hanging out in the Switch 2 Direct spoiler chat. So if I find anything else, I'll be posting it there. If you're not already on that, you can see it in the announcements channel on the Discord, the link to that thread. And I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for the Treehouse stuff tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, chat, for being here for this. Thank you again, Mustard and Voxy. Shall we say a joint goodbye?
Oh, let's go.
All right, I'll do a count in. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.